Welcome to Nevermind The Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind The Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming to you over there ways on WNTF, Nevermind the Furthermore. I'm joined by Joe Buckman. Hi, Joe.
I never thought I'd hear these speakers crackle in this truck.
Good thing I decided to be merciful whilst having you here. Joe's the reason I'm doing this, folks. You see, normally I get to say indecd.org is my lovely benefactor that lets me do all the shenanigans, which you guys should be going to indecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, musicians, editors, flatters. If you want to get a job done, this is the place to go. However, you can actually blame Joe because that's basically his baby. And it is a beautiful, wonderful force upon this earth. And I am so happy to see it. So, guys, here's the deal. You give Joe $20. This is the most Northwest Indiana thing that I can describe it. Give Joe $20, right? You give him your name and your information, and he will solve the problem for you. Wow. No, my friend Joe is not a hitman. I have other friends for that. But no, Joe set you up. How you doing, Joe?
Doing good. How's the audio? Because I'm actually connected to the Bluetooth in the truck, so...
Oh, you sound great.
Okay, good. So, waiting on the contractor to show up. Of course, they're late, which isn't shocking at all.
Well, if only there was some show you could hop on and be, a quasi guest. I can't call you a guest because you live in the background, lurking, watching, judging, but joeing, which is becoming a verb. I want to thank everyone who's been patient with me, especially Joe, because part of why he was on, I suspect, is he knows I've been having extra special technological difficulties. And as I was explaining to Joe, I got to the source of part of that. So we'll go right into accountability for that one. I'll promote my works. You know what I do. If not, I'll sell it to you later. I have not been able to get on reliably for the last couple days to the internet, and contact people like I usually do because my phone was misbehaving. And I actually asked my beloved wife, babe, maybe it's time we upgrade our phones. She goes, okay, it's not broken? No, it's not broken. I just think it's time. She looked at me because I had 20 years of being married. I've never asked for an upgrade on a phone. without the phone being completely out of use. Like, it just seems like time. We order phones, not expensive ones, obviously. I think we threw like $50 a piece down because, we're not iPhone users. Sorry, Joe.
Man, my knee hurts all of a sudden.
Saw bear. Anyway, they come in and it should be just switch the SIM cards and go. To which Maddie goes, Nick, I'm taking the waterproof cases off the phone. Please leave the room. Yep, I know my role. I leave the room. Because we need as much protection between the phone and me as given, My lovely wife, who's a librarian, begins to speak in words she doesn't usually use. We have hours of this. So we get to call tech. And tech support laughs and goes, you didn't do it right. And she's nice, and she's nice. And then my beloved, sweet, I don't want to be a bother librarian wife said, listen. I'm like, the Tockert II beat listen has corrupted her vocabulary. Anyway. I did all that. And we have to go through, they go through and they check the type of SIM card, and not only is the SIM card somehow not compatible with everything. Yeah, like that.
The Nick field is strong today because I just watched my internet signal on my cell phone just totally drop out. And when it reconnected, I had no audio. That's why I had to leave and come back.
Well, you came back sideways for a second too. Like, no, literally projected sideways onto the screen.
Nice.
Y'all think it's a game. Well, she spends about an hour arguing with script monkey number one. One should foreshadow in your writing. The SIM card is now somehow obsolete and possibly corrupted and doing things it shouldn't be able to do whilst not doing things it should be able to because it shouldn't be working at all. She talks, goes, okay, we got through all this. Now I need to do the same thing for my husband's. Okay, I can't do that. We're only allowed to work on one phone per call per issue. Well, yeah, okay. So she calls back to script monkey number 2. Script monkey number 2 did not have the same number of brain cells as script monkey number 1. Script monkey number 2 begins to go through the script. Sweet Mandy informs, I'm sorry, I don't want to be a bother, but I've just spent the last hour and a half going through your exact script. You can skip to this step and just bump me up. Oh, no, I have to go through it. Answer. How are you? I didn't ask for that yet. You're about to. Answer. And like, I can feel the doom clouds emanating from the back. And colorful things come out of my wife. Of the, how dumb, I told you. Well, you're gonna have to pay for a new SIM card then. Why the other one didn't? And you're like dun 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 dun. And she proceeds to cut loose and destroy this man, his family, 7 generations form back without swearing.
The beauty of English majors.
Now, that call only took about 35, 45 minutes, but she has to go to Chicago and get up early. Well, this little song and dance is going, and it's now 10 o'clock at night because, hey, don't get mad at me. I know how time zones work. So it is a totally different time for you, so don't start that.
Oh, no, I was looking at a vehicle that passed me that was in the center lane. I'm sitting here on my shoulder. He was in the center lane, started to come over into the lane next to me, proceeded to ride the lines all the way past me, and then get back over in the center lane until it was just about up to the exit, and then got over to exit. Yeah. This is the stuff we see on job sites, folks.
Joe, you're just so sexy. See the raw animal magnetism of Joe just pulled that poor innocent Ileana driver, clawing and scratching from the safety of a sane road. I'm sure it's not that they're morons, but with that, guys, we do need to talk creativity and stuff. And I did get my art program, knock on plastic, wood, and any other material that I have a fairy in it, to start acknowledging my brushes. It only took me 4 hours and reboots and things. And starting to go, okay, where's the guy I have to message to get that done? But it's working. Slow and steady, I am rebuilding my computer back to something that does the things I need it to do, because it had to lose its ever-loving mind. So we can, when we are faced with some of these more colorful issues, we can overcome them. Now, I want to remind you all, it is Friday, and it's the Friday before Halloween. Nick, why aren't you doing a pre-Halloween show if it's Friday before Halloween? Because, dear friends, this is not the closest show I'll be doing for Friday pre-Halloween. That will be Monday's show, because Halloween actually is falling on a Tuesday. And I, outside of getting the garbages out, which if you think I'm putting the garbages out early on Halloween night, you are definitely enjoying recreational hallucinations with needle landing. Because there is no way in heck my garbage cans are going down. I grew up in the old days. We know the rules. If you're going to be stupid, you have to feel pain. Yes, I know that there is no trick-or-treating at all in my town. They're going to do a trunk or treat, and that's adorable. Rage. Rites of passage of childhood. Learning to explore your town. Facing a safe level of fear and independence. The important things of the holiday. No. We have to. What we do is we wrap our children in bubble wrap until they hit 18, rip it all off and kick them into Spartan kick them into the woods. You have no toughening. No, we've deliberately softened you so that the corporate world will destroy your soul. Have fun. Don't get in jail too much. Anyway. I'm spicy this morning, y'all. There will not be a Historical Fencing Guild live stream next week, because next week I will be setting up for LodgeCon in Peatone, Illinois by then. I'll set up a video and I will attempt to do one for the Nevermind the Furthermore for the morning, because that should be before we have to leave, since it's only an hour and we can't get there till the evening, I think. So I will do that around, I'd love to say around, but Mandy's going to go, okay, Nick's out of the way. I can prep the way I want and pack and load the car. I know how this is going to go. You're experienced in this. But I want to put a huge shout out to all the folks who have gone to Halicon, who are going to Halicon. Hope your drive was safe if you have done it. If you are currently doing it, may the road rise to meet your wheels and everyone get out of your way, And
may the construction sites be flowing in your favor.
Always, Wow, that's powerful. Joe is, the second most powerful person I know, construction site-wise. Everyone knows that Trolana runs the secret construction coven. You want to know why you haven't been assaulted by the trolls that live under bridges? Because she's doing her job. Y'all need to throw some love and money at Joe and Trey. And yes, I know that sounds like a book idea. And yes, it is. And yes, I do plan to write that on my secret list of works in progress that if I ever let anyone see, you guys will rip your hair out and start headbanging against walls like, Nick, why aren't you getting this done? And I put a few words down on Haints and Hellfire, but it's really hard when every system you have is going. That's a scientific technical term. But we are over 15 minutes. I'm going to run Joe's ad, which is always weird when Joe is here.
Well, how about I just talk through it real quick instead of running the ad? I'll be my own ad today. So, hello, I'm Joe Bachman with the Independent Creators Directory, and today we're going to talk about what is the Independent Creator Directory. Well, it is a website where you can have all of your links to your various works hosted. We have all different types of genres ranging from authors, artists, comic book creators, including comic book colorists and comic book writers, streamers, musicians, app developers, game designers, and even a weather network on our site. You can find out more at
Joe, I don't know if you can hear me, but your audio isn't coming through on my end. You can't hear me? Well, that's what happens when the Nick field is this powerful. We will keep. I'm just going to start wearing a grounding cable at this point. I'm going to go through the chats. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right. So I wasn't sure if it was my system glitching out or yours.
Yeah, it's the joy of mobile. Even though I have absolutely full bars, for whatever reason, the tower in this area just likes to decide to go randomly boink. So with that, I'll wrap it up with $20 to sign up. I do all the updates. You have access to a calendar and also blogs.
Yay!
Before my system goes boink again.
Much appreciated. All righty. I'm going to go through the chat real quick, and we'll see if it will let me. It may or may not. We're fighting the good fight. Alex is first through the door at 9:17. Good morning, Alec. Let's see what's up. Got back last night at 10 p.m. from the NHS, our society, induction society, for my best friend. Got to hug him for the first time. Congratulations. That's wonderful news. And good morning and happy Friday, everybody. I'm on job site today. Just want to pop in for a moment. Quite a moment there, Joe. With HoloCon going on this weekend, we might be missing a few of the usual suspects today. That's true, but that might let some of our other viewers have a moment to shine. And please remember, if you have questions or comments, make them. I love hearing what you guys have to say. Hello, Joe D. I mean, Joe B. Yeah, you got to keep your Joes straight. You never know what you'll get around here. And good morning, Grant. I hope your campaign is bustling right along. Well, let's try that again because I kind of glitched for a second. That was just a mechanical glitch. My finger decided to go of its own. Take that as you will. Accountability, working on the winter formal poster for my school. I'm sure that's going to be amazing. As you hear, the velociraptors outside of Joe's truck are really in a great mood too.
You heard that semi go by, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I knew what it was, but, my world, which has little to do with reality, is much more entertaining than reality sometimes. And we're joined by Kat. Hi, Kat. Good morning, Nick and all. How are you? I'm on fall break. Woohoo! Happy Friday to Kat Rothamel, artist, creator, rock and roll art goddess herself. And let's see. And Grant says, interesting to Alec. Don says, Donna, Carl, and I say hi from the road. Hi! Stay safe. Don't wreck. If you're going to get into shenanigans, pull off the road first. I have seen warning signs about that at places. Anyway. And Kelly says, good morning, friends. I won't be here this morning due to my infusion appointment. Luckily, I was able to get online. Hope everyone is doing great. Everyone is doing great. I got to see some art from the inside of her book, but because of NDA, I am going to hint it. I may leak it later, but we'll see. I didn't say that. No one heard anything. We've got, hey, Dawn and Kelly. Hey, Chet. Hey, Birdcage. Hope you're doing well. Indie CD is a beautiful baby. Yep.
Oh, I forgot to mention that we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary of Indie CD also.
Woohoo! We need to do a party.
Because it was about this time that I started planning it.
You diabolical monster.
I know.
Oh, you see, Joe used that low rumble voice, and my brain just shortened for a second. Give me a second. I have to recover. Anyway, I love the DM questions that I get whenever I make a statement like that. It gets so colorful. And then I get invitations to all manner of events that don't necessarily apply to me. There's Joby. Yep. And Kelly's saying hi to basically everybody, and we're happy to see you. And saying hi to Bird. And hi, Woke. And Bird. And we got greetings. I'm going to just hop through these greetings till we get to something that's either mocking or serious. By the way, Alec, have you started to plan out your suit for the dance thing? Remember, Hawaiian, just because it's formal doesn't mean you can't wear a tie with a Hawaiian shirt. The brighter the shirt, the more plain the tie. So get yourself a nice black tie, radiant Hawaiian shirt, and then pick one of the colors to coordinate with the suit jacket and pants. It's not that difficult. Breaking fashion can be done if you're monstrous enough. Now, we got more greetings. More greetings. What's going on? Well, today we are engaging in defiance. We are prepping for Halloween. Quick reminder, over on the Historical Fencing Guild, I am plotting, if all goes well, my annual Halloween defense episode. So it could be colorful if all goes well. And if it doesn't go well, it'll be even more entertaining for you guys. We shall see. I'm surprised Dawn isn't too busy to be here. Well, I think she's wedged in the back of a vehicle surrounded by books and other support items, probably scrunched in. So I can understand that. I think she's still driving. Only 2 likes this far. Would you all click like if you can? Thanks, friends. Well, thank you, Kelly. Mm-hmm. We're en route, still chatting amongst ourselves. I mean, to be a fly on the wall of that van, you know shenanigans are happening.
Oh, yes.
Ourselves. So half paying attention. I understand. Potty stop. Maybe back later. Can you guys believe I'm sick again? Just got over bronchitis. I'm hoping this doesn't go. There's a dread cold going around that Xander and I have been fighting for some time. And one of my friends caught mono. Another bunch have assorted alphabet soup things, and more than a few COVID cases are still floating about merrily. It's just, wow. Apparently, it was bad enough that Joe left. He's like, wait, you know people who are sick? I am out. That's okay. We live in the post-demic. It's all right. I hope you're doing well, Grant. Yep. all it was over a few perverts who targeted kids on Halloween to screw everyone up. Well, see, let's talk about this, because while we were on our adventures when I was little, wow, I'm going to go Halloweens of years past. In the suburbs of Michigan City, because there were such things. My dad, we had an old Silhouette station wagon, which was the one that looked like a Star Trek space shuttle and had Spock advertising it. The key thing being sliding open door. Dad would take us around trick-or-treating, driving in that for the longer distances. Back when we were real little. Slide open the door, deploy, run, get our stuff, run back. When I became old enough, I just walked my brothers around. Now, it has always been my policy when on escort duty to pick a costume that incorporates weaponry, and to make sure that weaponry is thus mostly functional. This should surprise no one who knows my other proclivities, but I will tell a story. Down past where we moved farther out into the county, which meant it was a hike. There was one house that gave very good candy. However, it was also the site of constant, shall we say, drunken revelry. And I was escorting my brothers, and one of the said drunken revelers thought it would be funny to grab an actual butcher knife and then creep around behind my brothers. Out the back door around to hopefully nothing too malicious, but given the amount of alcohol wafting off this gentleman, he thought he would probably jump out. The problem is it's a real butcher knife, and my whole world changes when a real butcher knife is involved. So he's sneaking around, not realizing very quickly I am directly behind him, and just before he's going to jump out and do whatever he thought he was going to do in his drunken state, I was behind him with another very real object going, "You're going to let the kids pass, put that knife down, and go inside, or we're going to have a problem." Scared the literal piss out of him, and my brothers went by unmolested. To this day, I don't think they know that it happened. So yes, we roamed the dark quite a bit, but I was the eldest, and by the time we were doing it, they were escorted and protected. I would never let littles run around, but there is that point where you should be old enough and in a proper group where you could. And you're right, there are always going to be a few sick individuals who either try to put something in candy, although the police reports of that, I believe there's only been one or two ever reported to the police that occurred. They're big steam up every year, but when you go into deep diving it, you don't find many reports of it. And it sure did help the candy industry, because people used to give home-baked treats and apples and things. Grant says, I was supposed to be at a Halloween party tonight. I'm sorry to hear that. I was supposed to have a Halloween party. It canceled. The party that was that was supposed to be tomorrow night canceled. Business trick or treat that I was supposed to do canceled. Basically, my favorite event of the year has canceled everything I've even looked at. So I feel your pain, Grant. Nick, I'm going to send you some pictures in Google Chats and some references behind them. Okay, cool. And Grant says, don't lump us all perverts in there. Remember, we got minors, Grant. Probably just a cold, but be wary of disease X symptoms similar to COVID. Yeah, something hit us and basically has laid me out for better part of a week. And Xander's dealing with it now. not terrible, but again, that bizarre weakness. So Mandy had a COVID test. It wasn't COVID. So we'll see, but be careful. I do think kids can be overly sheltered. Well, it's weird. We overly shelter our kids, but it's more like keeping the kids in a playpen so that often parents don't have to parent them. So on that topic, and I'm a little spicy today, it's okay. I think parents should both give their kids freedom, well, more freedom, but be present while they do it, which means we don't get to do some of the things we want to, and that kind of stinks. But guess what? That's called parenting. And I do lament at points. I mean, that's the reality is when you're a parent, you do the things you have to do to be a parent. And that is okay. Because that's what we did when we signed on for the job. Let's see. Don't forget to like and share, folks. Yes, now that Beowulf is finished, I have time to write instead of draw, says Grant. I have a new project coming out in February. I'm also working on the prequel sequel to Beowulf and the next volume of Memoirs of the Morvid. Yep. Did the sound cut out? Yep. He's sideways. Welcome to the Nick Field. And we're joined by Cindy Koepp. Hi, Cindy. Happy Friday. We have Cindy in the house, so I get to run her ad. Not that I don't run her ad when she's not in the house, but let's see if I can get my systems running. Boop. So, folks, support Cindy Koepp. She's amazing. And a quick call out. My lovely wife did make it safe as of 10:06 to my time to her appointment. Yay. It took a half hour for me to get the messages. That was what was pinging just before Cindy posted. Yes, I know that's not how systems are supposed to work, but guess what? That's how they work in my universe. How are you, Cindy? What are you up to? And hi, Cindy. Whoa. Yep, we've got some massive comment dump. Let's see what we've got. Woo! Without Don here, I forgot to promote my comic. Well, Beowulf number 6 is out on Kickstarter currently. It's an amazing book. Is that going to include the trade paperback, or are you going to do that as a later project? Inquiring minds and libraries want to know. Hello, everyone. Hey, chat. Hi, Monster. Hope you're having a good one. It's in Kickstarter currently. And hey, Retro, and Waves, and hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving, hand pink waving. The system is down. The system is down. What? Emojis aren't working on my show? How is that a thing? Check for thinning veils. Yes. In all the shenanigans with Joe showing up, I didn't promote Through the Thinning Veil. 7 short stories to chill your spine. Remember, folks, Some of these are taken from my misadventures as a paranormal consultant. Some of them are absolute fiction, and you get to decide. And there we go, bit.ly/Beowulf6 for all things Beowulf. Yes. And this looks like Sydney's breaking time and space again to remind folks to tune in to Nevermind The Furthermore today at 9 a.m. her time, 10 a.m. my time. YouTube.com/watch Gobbledygook. And check out the Historical Fencing Guild at 7 p.m. Yes, her time, 8 p.m. my time. I say that so nobody misses. It could be a fun one. It will be a Halloween night prep. Let's get it, friends. And try out Nevermind The Furthermore at 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's 9 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, because I get to sleep in an hour. Ba-ba-ba-da-da, bing. Nick, I'm wearing my favorite Hawaiian shirt. I know the one. And a nice suit with pants, then a black bow tie. You are going to rock it, Alec. You are going to just absolute beast mode it. Accountability. I've been going through 20 years, says Kat, hi Kat, of teaching books. Lots of donate a lot to Goodwill. Making room for my studio and writing yes, I'm digging my new job. It's so different from public school. That's refreshing. Yes, that's what I want to hear. My goal is for you to be able to do a job you love and have enough time and energy and general mojo to do creative projects to help keep your soul blooming. My beautiful, beautiful angel of artwork. Now, this also means something, folks. The Goodwill around Michigan City is going to be hopping with great art supplies and things. Look out for that. And if you find good lesson planning systems or, something to help guide, let me know, because I would love to get my paws on that to help guide Xander further into his artwork stuff, because extras are part of what I get to do as well. Haha, Cindy. I don't know if you need to promote Nevermind The Furthermore on Nevermind The Furthermore. Guys, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm going to out Cindy Cat. If you want to know what really happened to Romana from Doctor Who, that's Cindy Cat. So time, space, it all gets a little wibbly wobbly with her. And that is okay, because we need more support from our Gallifreyan commission. Contingent is the word I was looking for. The Gallifreyans don't commission me for things. Usually they keep a big bubble to keep their assorted vessels from completely going berserk around me. Yay, tech. Support Nick's efforts to teach people to be safely dangerous. Yes. And how do you do that? Well, you can go to patreon.com/The Historical Guild, which for as little as $1 a month, you can get backdoor access. It's been a little neglected due to technical issues. I am making up for it. I always do. But you can help me keep being able to afford gear, to train people with, to review. I have a bad habit of giving it away, but frankly, I can't jump through the hoops to become a charity. So I'm not. But through that's what lets me keep helping people gain the confidence and safety and wisdom that Western martial arts can provide, while dabbling in Eastern as well. If you want more on that, buy The Simple Sword. This is the pathway that I took, that I love, to go from, so you've never held a sword, but you want to be like the heroes in your books, all the way up through being able to teach classical fencing to others. This is a great volume. And 15 years of hard work went into it. It is delightful. And it is illustrated with stick figures, so you can actually understand what the heck is going on. It is a great deal. And then I did addendum books, being the fighting axe and the simple spear, because there's more to life than just swords. There are axes and spears and other weaponry. I say, because this is an ongoing series, and once I get through the grind that is Haints and Hellfire, I may be revisiting that with the new edition. There are things in the works that my Patreon members know about that I've had to put aside, but will be coming very soon. And my Patreon folks, well, occasionally they get previews. So keep all that in mind. Let's see. It is cold and flu season. It is. Indulge in the reality of pulp reality, number whatever. Brian K. Morris, award-winning author. Let's see. And poor Joe says, I'm just going to have to watch and chat from here. I understand, Joe. The technical issues are just a whole thing. Let's see. Ooh, accountability. We just published our Halloween video on RFF, Radio Retro Future, the YouTube channel. Follow it today. AI's Kickstart. Owls? I'm not sure if that's Owls or A's. Oh, Owls Kickstarter also. Aha! Also, Kickstarter is nearly 75% funded. Those who back before the weekend also received some free Halloween goodies. Guys, get on that. Kickstarter.com/sponsored vocal journey to Elysium. Yes. Sign up for the Rising Tide newsletter of Risingtide.com. Accountability got more ornaments burned, says our own Joe Buckman. Planning something for the 1-year anniversary of Indie CD. Not sure what yet, though. Well, reach out. I'll be happy to help if I can. You get no warning. YouTube.com/camouflage1821. That's Brian K. Morris's old login. There is no warning for Brian K. Morris's morning show. Absolutely no warning, but it does tend to happen on Mondays at 9 a.m. I didn't say that. Let's see. Raul Cruz does animal art as well as his own series, Kali. And other cool artwork on rawcruz.art. I like how he's condensed down. Actually, says Joe Buck, I'm thinking what I'll do for 1-year anniversary. Starting November 1st through December 31st, there will be a significant discounted cost for sign up to Indie CD. Guys, Joe, excuse me. I was so excited, like my internal systems crashed. Rebooting. So there will be a significant discount for the cost of sign up for indiecd.org. Guys, it's a one-time fee. Anytime you have a sale like this, if you haven't made that jump, make that jump and be sure to smash the like button here. Get on there and watch Burning Is Love. Also, bought the kitties a new toy. Now they're fighting. Aw, I didn't know you had cats, Bonzer. Or if I did, I forgot. Let's see. Cindy Koepp is promoting help for caregivers and thought-provoking sci-fi tales. Amazon.com/store/Victoria Adams, author. Speaking of Halloween, Dark in the Park starts tonight at Twin Oaks Park in New Chicago, Indiana at 6:30 p.m. $3 admission or a new pair of socks. All going to the River Forest National Honor Society for their Socktober drive. Only 5 days to go till Pop's Roku Network Kickstarter. To support Pop's Roku Network Kickstarter because the madness is trying to get a Roku platform, and that's pretty cool. And Fooey, not ready. See? Cindy Koepp, I'm not ready to go. Pout. So check out Des Moines QuadCon Comic and Toy Show. Toy and Comic Show. I almost said that right. This weekend at Merle Hay Mall and get some books and dragons and other glowing creepiness. Yeah, support Cindy. She's amazing. Then go check out http://CKOEPP.com to get all the fun books and critters you need, which you do. And you can get advanced views of suitable arrangement at patreon.com/CindyKoepp and bug you later. And her TARDIS whirs away into the nether We love you, Cindy. Have a good one. Should have been the ether, but I guess she's going dark today. You can find my links to great creators in this chat at indecd.org. I am now friends with all my friends' moms. That is like, that should be the whole Xbox achievement unlocked. Yes, Nick, as soon as I go through my circumstance organs, I'd be happy. Oh, you are a goddess among women. And fortunately, you know it, which is good. Confidence is everything. Thank you so much. See, I've got 15 minutes until the contractor shows up. Oh boy. And we have about 15 minutes left in the show. Let's see if we can make these worlds combine. Already supporting Roku Project. They also offer cheap advertising. Wonderful. Normally my sales are 50% off of the cost for an anniversary sale, but it will be 75% off. Wait. It's 75% off. Joe, you can't go giving lifetime services away for $5. Share this around, dear friends. Just do it. For this one ad alone, sharing this to your friends, $5. Okay? You can't even get a foot long at Subway for $5 anymore. And there's been shrinkage there. Ask a fat guy. We know. If you haven't signed up for indecd.org, $5, just do it. It is worth every cent, and you will have a fallback, a wonderful connection. Do it. Yes. And let's see. Koepp continues. Yes, it is such a blessing to just teach art without all the other demands of public school teaching. I'm grateful to have found this show. It is prayers answered in the affirmative. I think it's divine and wonderful that you are in a place where you can do what you're supposed to. Because, guys, the hassles and things put on public teachers they're driving out the best and brightest. Fortunately, Kat found a place she could go where she could do what she loves and just what she loves. And I think that is wonderful. And let's see. Since last year, I got 2 cats, Gears and Sprite. Oh, that's delightful. That is utterly delightful. Also, if you want to become an affiliate with IndieCD, let me know. I can add you to the affiliate, and you can start to earn money from people signing up. Guys, reach out and do that. But Nick, why haven't you tried to do that? You do that because I want seeing IndieCD profit is far more important than me trying to get my cut of it. I want you guys to go to IndieCD. I want you guys to become affiliates and share it around. I want you to help make your dreams possible and support Joe while he's doing it because it's awesome. And Joe loves the names of the cats retro. Let's run some ads real quick because without some of the shenanigans, we aren't having the usual stuff. So I'll run an ad. Oh, yes. I know what ads to run. I know ads to run. In this order. Really? We're going to have the technical difficulties? There we go.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
Examples of what she does. Well, there aren't enough words I can say about the glory of this cat, Rothermel. She's an amazing creator and an amazing lady, and I'm privileged to know her. I also miss her dearly. We need to get up to MC soon. But guys, if you see me looking down, it's because Maddie's messaging me, and when she's on misadventures like this, you bet I'm going to check on my wife. But let's hit the cat chat real quick. See what's gone on whilst we were doing. Let's see. Love the names. Also, starting a new writing course on my YouTube channel that actually talks about the nitty-gritty of writing. Pilot is on my channel now. Kickstarter backer gets the next lessons. Wonderful. Thank you for playing. Okay, it is such a joy to play your ads. Okay, there we go. It's such a joy to play your ads, Kat, because one, folks should go to Zazzle.com and get her stuff. I love what you represent, what you're about. We need to see those books you've written, out. Are they published anywhere online where folks could buy it? Because people are asking about those books. They really, the Cell Superstar stuff. I travel with writers and teacher, and it could be really beneficial. So if you haven't put that up on Amazon or Lulu or Direct to Digital or Ingram Spark, please do. I only know about KDP. I've worked KDP for several years now, but I do hope that you can get that out there, because your knowledge, I speak often of your beauty and creativity, but let's lean into your wisdom a bit. And understand things on a level that I wish more people did, not just about art and creativity, but about humanity. And the philosophy of what you do needs to be presented. So please put that out there. There's too much negative in the world. And I can either shake my fist at it like so many out there do, or I can go, I'm gonna feed the lights that I see. I feed the flames, stoke them, blow them up, fan them. I want to see you succeed in all fields, Kat. You're too awesome. And the Independent Creator Directory says the affiliate program pays 25% of what the person paid for sign up using your affiliate link to your PayPal. Still working on other methods of payout. Gotta go contractors here. That's fine. That it's wonderful, guys. It's a great opportunity for potentially passive income. And as independent creators, passive income is our dream. Passive income streams, folks. You want fire and forget. I was trying to set up merch, and honestly, I lost where I was on that journey amid my ADHD-ridden errors, and I have to get back onto it. But the only way I can get back onto it is going through my checklist. We all have dreams, and what's different is everyone in this chat. Okay, everyone in this chat is making it happen. We are making the dreams and making the goals and seeing what we want to change and making that manifest. That is heroic. Have no doubt. We engage in David and Goliath levels of battle, trying to get our message, our art, our dreams out, because it's really easy to go, well, this stinks. And I'll be honest, I am friends with a lot of people who spend the vast majority of their time going, I don't like this for whatever reason, politics or art styles or beliefs, or and that's fine. That's fine. But you can do that, and you can stand and shake and curse the darkness, or you can turn on a light. And I am at the point in my life where if you're going to engage in a negative path, and everything that is about the negativity and everything is from this negative perspective, I don't have time for it. If you see a problem, offer a solution, or admit, I don't have a solution, but be actively looking for one, or defer to someone who might have a solution. But if you see a problem and you don't offer at least an attempt of a solution, you're just whining. And I don't have time for that. And you don't have time for that. So let's do better. And what's great is everybody in my chat is. Let's see. And while I was babbling, we got a couple comments. My books aren't published yet. They're mostly in journal form. I'm hoping this new job allows me the energy and mind space to continue to work on them all. I'm praying for it because, Kat, what you know, you've known me, actually, incidental crossings, you've known me longer than dang near anyone in my life. Kat, I have a knack. I have certain very small talents with a capital T, gifts. And one thing is, I it's almost like listening to a tuning fork strike. I'll get around people or ideas that are important. And this chime kind of goes off in my head. It's like, this is important. This is something, a crossing point, a shifting point in fate. This is one of those that will have lasting positive repercussions. And every once in a while I will hear that. And every time I've mentioned or I've seen a reference to your works, I hear that bell. I hear that little ping. This is important. So please do so, because I really believe that you're the kind of person who can change. Well, you have. I mean, she's an art teacher, folks. She's been changing lives left, right, and center for much longer than she appears to be much longer than she appears to have physically been able to do it. We'll put it that way. But things like that are what's going to keep the ripples going long after you're gone. And all of us, art fans and art history fans know the real value of an artist is never found in their time. And I think you and your writing are going to fall in that category as well. I think there's more to be found. So please keep that going. Hey, Nick, could I send you a cheesy video of some of my characters? It's not a campaign or anything, just a few characters that are in my story. It's called Syndesmos Soteria, the Protector Zone. Sure. Is it something you want me to share around, or is it something that you want just to have me look at? If it's appropriate, I'll probably share it around. I think you have the means to get a hold of me. If not, you should be able to message me here, or I'm pretty sure you're on Twix. I'm at Tockert over on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. And be sure to look that up. I'm getting some messages that the show is starting. This live stream gets us through the morning. Thank you. Okay. It may take me a bit, and it will depend on if it's compatible with my systems. But we'll give it a shot. If I can promote, if you're doing good stuff, I'll try to promote it. You know how I roll. Thank you. With that, I'm going to run a slightly lengthy ad for Bonsert because I want his campaign to do well. And then I'll close up because we're actually kind of getting into a Nita and Daphne show, and I don't want to overstep into that because Nita had a stroke. She is doing better, but she deserves all the support right now. So I'm going to run Bonsert's rather lengthy ad, then I'll close up. Okay, guys?
1791. A celestial anomaly appeared in the heavens above. The Elysium megastructure, vast and enigmatic, loomed in the orbit of the moon. defying explanation. From whence it came, none could say. Some believed it always had been there, hidden among the stars, biding its time to re-emerge. In 1822, a visionary named Ghulam Ali embarked on a daring mission to unlock the secrets of the Elysium object. But his quest ended in tragedy, with rockets lost to the fickle tendrils of fate. Ghulam Ali, once revered, became a reclusive figure on the Babylon Project, his private platform in the middle of the Atlantic, where it lived in solitude for 50 years, until the world had need of him again. Unannounced, a powerful figure of influence knocks on the palace's gates to deliver her demands, whatever those might be. Unravel the mysteries of the Elysium megastructure. Discover the secrets of arcology, a city like no other, where refugees from lost worlds forge new identities. Join us on a journey to Elysium, where science fiction, steampunk, and fantasy collide in a tale inspired by Jules Verne, Moebius, and Robert E. Howard. Prepare to embark on an epic adventure like no other. Support Journey to Elysium on Kickstarter and become part of the Association of Ishtar Multiverse.
And thank you for sending me that. Let's see. Well, yeah, I try to share cool projects, and we have a many great projects coming down the pipe. So with that, I'll probably promote some other things. But I do want to put one shout out special before we wrap our show. I'm actually in the middle of a reread of Koepp, my wife's lovely first book, and yes, there was some issues with the cover. But don't let that fool you. This is a great volume. This is a great book. And I want her to write the second, but we need more attention. And while we're at it, just a quick note. I did go through a little bit of something interesting lately. And since I haven't been able to upload them, I'll show them here. While still working on my my other accountability, whilst working on my computer, I've been slowly doing ongoing series of just little characters that may appear in some books I'm planning in the future. Never neglect your mechanical works. Never neglect the old art, okay, guys? Because it's valuable. I always like to see who drops off. But now what I'd like you guys to do, if at all possible, after I wrap up my show, go head over, thank you, Oak, to the Independent Comics Network. Their show is already in progress. Thank you. And I'll look through that, but I'm actually late in my show already. Say hi to Nita and Daphne. Give them my love. And be sure to hit like and subscribe over there, too. So till then, guys, keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating. Because you can always edit it. You can improve it, but you cannot edit a blank page. Have a safe and happy Halloween weekend. And I'd say stay out of trouble, but that really probably won't work for much of you. So don't get caught if you do. And, don't do anything that's too lasting to your permanent records, guys. I love you, and you should too. I'll see you all very soon, either tonight over on the sister channel to this, the Historical Fencing Guild, or tomorrow, or Monday, that is, for the next episode of Nevermind the Furthermore. Toodles, folks.